fuck off.
All right.
Get lost.
It's Podmas, Christmas time, 30 days, Podmas is here, Podmas is here.
Welcome back to our 13th episode of Podmas, or our fourth recording for the evening. I am joined, as always, by the ever-demonic Tim.
Hello.
And the ever-goat-like Joey.
Humbug.
Well done.
For the fourth time tonight, gentlemen, how are we doing?
Getting pretty sick of talking.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it.
I thought I would be sick of it as well, but actually, I could go all night, baby, and I've never said that before.
God damn. We should be so lucky.
In case anyone can't tell, it is now the 1st of December and we've realised we've still got episodes to get through. So here we are. Today we are doing a not mainline episode, but it is a video game inspired episode.
Ooh.
We played, thanks to Joey's dictatorship, I suppose.
Yeah, generosity's a word.
So thanks to Joey, we played Krampus Kills. Krampus Kills is a horror shooter that tells the story of a little... I'm reading from the Steam page here. Tells the story of a little brat named Finley, aged 10. Now, remember that. He is aged 10.
Mm-hmm.
Who lives with his parents in a northern town called Oakville. On Christmas Eve, Finn patiently waits for Santa, but little does he know that an ancient demon known as Krampus, the anti-Santa, has come to steal his soul. Initial thoughts with Joey, who can go all night.
Here all night, baby. Do you know what? At first, when we were playing this, I thought, no, I'm not sure I could do this for very long. In the end, I don't think I hated it. I don't think it was that bad. It was definitely done by one person who really enjoyed stealing assets. It was definitely done quite quickly. But, you know, there was unique bits about it, which I enjoyed. There was the devil creature things that attacked you were laughably hilarious. I didn't hate it, Alex.
Did you finish it, or how long have you put in?
Hell no! I put an hour in, and I told you guys to do the same.
Tim, since you're sick of talking, 10 words or less.
Not as bad as I thought. Gun makes you run.
Gun makes you run.
Okay, so I went into this expecting to be like, this is just going to be some awful shovelware, and while it's obviously not, game of the year or whatever, what it is though is clearly someone has had some good ideas and some not so good ideas. Throw them into a pot and see what comes out. Now, the thing that I referenced there with Gun Makes You Run, this game actually has a really cool mechanic, and I really wanted to give it a bit of a shout out. Your speed in this game is tied to how many enemies you kill. In that your stamina refills instantly when you kill an enemy, and that is a really cool idea. That's great. That's rewarding the player. It's giving them some satisfying movement for doing the thing. More of that. Good work, developer. Stop flipping assets. Do more mechanical stuff.
How long did you put in?
I put an hour in.
An hour.
Didn't finish it.
How long did you put in, Alex?
I put in half an hour and then watched a full playthrough, and I will tell you for why. I do not like these types of games, because this is a similar game to things like Outlast. It's the whole, you got to sneak around and avoid these enemies and hide when you need to and complete objectives. I don't like those types of games. I don't get them. I don't vibe with them. I didn't get out of the house in my playthrough because I kept getting caught by Krampus, and there was one bit where it really fucked me off because I made it to the basement. And I'm there thinking, right, okay, cool. I've closed the door. He's wandering around upstairs. I'm all good. So I'm wandering around in the basement, and then all I hear is, and he comes chasing me. And I'm like, fuck this. But yeah, to allude to what I said about the 10-year-old, you can find weapons in this game, including, but probably not limited to, a 12-gauge shotgun and a stun gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have a middle finger button.
You also have a middle finger button, yeah. Which attracts the Krampus if you do that, which I found out by hiding in a closet and thinking, oh, I'm going to be really smart. And I did the middle finger button. He's like, fuck you, buddy, kind of thing. And then Krampus pulled me out of the closet and killed me.
Is that the kind of thing where, like, you're a kid and you kind of underhand flip the bird to someone and then you get caught for it?
I didn't know that it attracted Krampus. I didn't do it that often, to be honest.
Any noise...
I didn't see Krampus in the house at all.
I did once, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going that way. And then I didn't go that way, and then I progressed.
Yeah.
Patrols the ground floor
Mm-hmm.
in a very predictable square, but...
When you were saying that it's all about stealthing and completing objectives, the thought that crossed my mind was, did we play the same game? Because what sticks with me with this is shooting little elf gremlins.
See, I didn't get that far.
Oh.
That's quite sad.
I got to see someone else. I found a YouTube video that was like the full playthrough with no commentary, thank God. And it was an hour and a half, so you guys probably weren't that far from the end.
Probably not.
Boy, how did you miss out, Alex?
I'm sure I did. Tell me more.
Tim, did you find the reindeer boss?
No.
Did you get out the sewers?
No.
Oh, I got out the sewers and I was in the cemetery when I decided I've had enough. There was a reindeer boss, and there is very limited ammo there. And what you had to do was wait until it roared at you and then shoot it in the face. But I didn't do that. I just kept shooting it until I had no ammo. So at that point, I'd been fighting it for 15 minutes, and it had about a quarter of its health gone, and I thought, probably should have waited till it roared at me like the game told me to. But there's no more ammo around here, so your boy's not going to complete this, and I decided to give up the goat there.
Huh.
So
I was going to say, quick Steam Deck corner. Chicka chicka. Don't play this on the Steam Deck. Don't do it. I think the highest frame rate I got was 7.
Right.
It runs terribly on the Steam Deck.
I got 2000 on my computer.
I know. I don't like the Steam Deck is. I'm not going to say it's as powerful as my PC, of course not, but it can normally handle things. Not this though. It's too high fidelity.
That is one thing I will like. Good. I didn't enjoy the gameplay. It wasn't for me, but I can't say that it was bad looking because it was good looking. The graphics were good, but I think, like you said, Joey, I think it was just an asset flip, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It looks good because someone else made it.
Yeah. But it was well put together.
The reason I chose this is the trailer. Have either of you watched the trailer?
I have, but I don't remember it.
The trailer is one of the worst looking things I've ever seen, and I just thought it looked hilarious. They include the jump scare of when Krampus catches you, and it's just a fixed camera on his fat head spinning around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this, Alex. I really am glad that you did too.
Yeah, it was, game of the year for me, this.
Yep, sweet old game of the year.
Like I say, I think I'm obviously in the minority here because you two have enjoyed it, and I think a lot of that probably does boil down to me not enjoying this particular type of game. But
hang on, enjoyed is a strong word. I said it had
loved
a good thing.
Is the right word.
Thank you, Joey. But no, I said it had a good mechanic. I wouldn't say that I enjoyed it as such. It was just that I experienced it. It happened to me.
Yeah, put that on the box art.
Yeah.
There you go.
I experienced it when Bembo 2024.
It was a thing that happened.
Yeah, that
Does anything else need to be said about Krampus, or are we going to keep this mega short?
Let's keep this mega short.
Nice. Well,
yeah, I don't think I've got anything more for it. Well, Joey, would you recommend it?
Shit, yeah. It was about 40p on CD keys. It was so worth the money.
I mean, for 40p, you can't complain.
There
But
was
it's
there was a
£12
sequence in
full on Steam.
12
bargain.
quid.
Bargain. If
Think
I
it
were
is.
you, I would go run now to your computer and buy it for £12, $15.
Sorry,
Well worth
apologies.
it.
It's £5. Oh no, yeah, full price $11.39.
There you go. But 40p I paid on an external site. Do you know what? Oh, it was okay. I thought the guns were fun. The enemies were stupid. The reindeer boss fight was a good design, but terribly executed. Krampus itself is an interesting enemy. And Christmas games are impossibly hard to come by, believe it or not. So we went for horror-based Christmas game instead.
Tim,
would I recommend
you
it?
recommend it?
Yes.
Probably not. No.
No.
No. I think, like I said,
So
it's got one cool mechanic, and everything else is kind of ripped from
So you've
something
got
else.
2 no's and a yes. Well,
Who
this
are you
might
gonna
be the
listen to?
this might actually be the shortest episode of Podmas for this year, which is great. So join us tomorrow, where funny that we talk about bad game design because we're gonna make a game. We're gonna do.
We'll
the
show you
Gang
how it's
Spitballs a
done.
video game.
Can we just say we did that episode? So we have already recorded that episode. That was the first episode that we recorded.
It was.
I think it might be my favourite one so far.
It was stupid. It was such a good time. So
Um,
yeah, look out
we've
for
got-
that tomorrow.
We've got some art that Tim's going to post in the Discord tomorrow for the video game cover. Tim is in the Discord. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And yeah, you can really enjoy our video game that we made.
Wait, hang on. Why is Tim posting it on the Twitter when it's me and you that are logged in, Joey?
Oh, because it's funny to make him do things.
Oh. Dance, little
We'll
man,
send you the
dance.
password.
Dance, boy.
We're going to change the password and make you guess it.
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't know what we're going to put for the thumbnail of this episode. That'll be fun.
We'll figure something out.
But yeah, let us know how you finding Podmas. Pop it in the Discord. Tell us, do you want more? Because you've got it either way.
Yeah, you don't get a choice.
We've recorded it. You're getting it.
And we'll see you tomorrow for us spitballing a video game.
We will.
Bye.
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 Where's the
Bye.
stupid song gone? There it is.
It wasn't very Christmassy, Alex.
It's
Wasn't very Christmassy jazz.
Christmas time. 30 days, Podmas is here. Podmas is here.
It's an organic turkey.
It was a joke. It was a Christmas joke.